Hey, you guys, welcome to the More Life Podcast. And this is your host, Jazzie. And my co host is here.
Yo, storage, y'all. But Karen Cash.
Period. So, this is our special guest, Surface Gray.
What it do? What it do? What it do, everybody?
Okay, so how you doing today?
I'm doing good, running off of zero sleep. Just did like
What?
sessions last night and last all the way to the morning. So
Working.
yeah.
You
Same here. I've been tired. I told
look
you. And
tired.
then my allergies on 10, so like I feel congested, my face swollen and shit. But yeah, it's been a lot, but I'm ready to get into it today.
Okay.
No joke.
First episode.
I was just saying, no joke.
Man, what? I don't know what's been going on lately.
They will whoop your ass.
Not for real.
Okay, so the topic of this episode is falling off, but you're really reloading. So, have you ever fell off in your lifetime?
That's a great question. I feel like we all feel like we fall off. So like, we're very self conscious of like everything we do, right?
Mhm.
So you just notice your performance wasn't
Where it was?
exactly. So you like, dang, did I fall off? You have to start questioning yourself. But like you say, it's really just reloading. It's like, nah, let me get my stuff together. It's time to
Yeah.
get back active.
Yeah.
So we definitely all have those times where, but you just not, you just leveling up. Really.
Yeah. I feel like I fell off this year. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, I fell off last year, but I'm reloading this year. I'm finna empty the clip next year. Can't wait.
Kind of playing like catch up.
Not even catch up, but a little more invested in myself.
Mm.
I feel that.
Because I don't feel like I invested enough in myself last year,
Yeah.
or really just did the things that I wanted to do. More so, like he said, like you self conscious about a lot of things, so you really just aren't sure.
Yeah, that was me. I feel like the last 2 years I was giving myself to a lot of different people, a lot of different things that didn't really pertain to me and what I had. You know,
Yeah. Do you feel like other people influence that in a way? I feel like they do.
Naturally, yeah. If you like worried about other people and what they have going on, but if y'all at the time, if both of y'all interests align, I mean, it's naturally gonna happen.
Not necessarily in that aspect, but more so
What you mean?
more so of like, you have like different ideas, different sounds, different things that you want to do, and you go run it by somebody else, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, that's not da da da," or this, that, and the third. It's like they're projecting almost.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about, but nah, that wasn't the case.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm just kind of with you with it. Like, I didn't start really investing in myself for real until like late last year, and like seeing just the progress from then to now in like 6 months, like my career and everything, it's just like astronomical.
Really?
'Cause everybody invest in yourself for real. Because if you don't do it, nobody else will for real.
No, facts.
And then
Gotta
you
take
people don't
risks.
take you serious. All that.
Exactly.
You don't take yourself serious.
How you think somebody else will?
Right.
Exactly. Because I noticed a way when I started really like pushing myself as an artist, doing performances, doing this and that. Like everybody started looking at me different for real now. Like they're like,
Especially when you consistent.
oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Put it in their face. For
Consistency is key. Boy, consistency is key. I was just telling my homeboys like, for me, like I've been doing music for like back then, but I wasn't fully immersed in it. Like I was still trying to find my sound and everything.
Mhm.
Now that I like found my sound, I know what I'm going for. I studied the business. I know I want to market myself and how I want to move and everything.
Right.
Like it's such a huge difference. Like versus that time period where I was like, oh, okay, I can mess around and do this now. But like now it's like, no, I gotta stay put on their necks. Gotta keep going. For real.
So I'm glad you mentioned your sound. How would you describe your sound in 3 words?
Ooh, in 3 words. Chill but turn.
Chill but
I
turn.
coined this. Everybody, I coined this. You could check my Twitter a long time ago. Chirp music. I made chirp music. Chill but turn.
Cause like I see him at like an open mic, and I was like, "Hey." He's so- I'm like, yeah, definitely need to hit him when he get off stage.
Chill but turn. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's still something you could just play in the background. Like how like our parents have music with cleaning too, so you can still play it in the background. But also like you go into the function, some you can also play it as well. So both
That's
sides of the fence.
okay. 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 So, how's your life right now?
How's my life right now? I can't complain, man. Thankful to God. Life is great. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm not where I want to be yet, I'm still working hard to get there. I'm just thankful for the journey along the way. Because I used to talk about doing sessions with people and doing this and that. Like, I'm able to do that. I used to talk about going on tour. That, like, I'm very grateful. You know, I'm busting my butt to really like level up and go harder. But
What obstacles have you faced?
oof, man, there's so many people don't understand like this independent artist life is different.
It's
People
real.
be really thinking, "Oh, you making money?" I'm like, bro, unless you Drake,
No.
you not really getting paid out of streaming, bro. Like,
you gotta find different ways to get
exactly, man. You gotta, man, merch, performing, touring. That's really where you gonna get your bag at. And you know, what I'm saying, if you one of the lucky ones to like land a sponsor deal with, so you know, what I'm saying, now you getting sponsorships and doing things like that. But that, bro, it's tough out here for real. Like,
He raps too.
yeah, you know,
Shit
like
crazy.
most people I know, and they still, you know, what I'm saying, they not full time yet with this. They part time, and then they got their little job on the side. So it's
So you're full time?
I don't know. I wish. I wish. Hopefully
Well, I
soon.
wish.
We manifesting that soon.
Okay, let's pray about it.
Yes, yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Like, I thought about that the other day, and I was just like, it's times where I was praying about these days right now, and like you living in it, you be like, you don't really think about it that much.
Exactly.
Like, you have to be appreciative and
Yeah.
grateful for where you are.
That's good. What's been keeping me going really lately? Like inner child. My inner child would like go crazy. Bro, you got songs on Apple, like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to just go back and think about like little me. So,
So, what age did you start rapping?
oof. Like seriously, or like just because
Both.
growing up, like they used to call me the freestyle king when I was a kid. 'Cause, you know, Houston, Texas, our culture is freestyle, so I was just always freestyling, and you know what I'm saying. At that time, I love like Lil Flip and that, so I just always was freestyling, doing whatever, just doing that. But then it hit me by like 5th grade. I was like, man, I need to write down it because I was like, people always saying like I got bars and stuff. I'm like, man, I need to write down some of this stuff I'm saying because it's really really good. And did that, but I didn't really start taking things seriously till 2020 because you know we was in the pandemic.
I think
But,
everybody started.
Yeah, it was like, bro, it's now or never. I'm like, I'm always.
Real.
I tell artists, don't wait for the perfect time. Just drop because at the worst, you can either stay at the same position you at, or you can elevate and somebody finds your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, it's you know what I'm saying. 2020, everybody sitting at home, they can listen to music. Let me drop this music. So I dropped the music.
Okay. That's exciting. Pandemic is what made me want to start a podcast. So my old teacher, she bought me like all my equipment and stuff.
Mhm.
But I was still like a little discouraged. So I really didn't start till this year.
Uh,
So yeah.
Yeah, nah, I feel like the pandemic just everybody had so much free time. It was like, okay, now you can finally
Do what
do
you
that.
want to do.
Yeah, do that stuff you was dreaming about. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was really outside for real. I mean, some people were still outside. You know?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Pandemic was lit.
but like those who, you know what I'm saying, was really on lockdown stuff. I didn't see people like my mama, she finally got the house decorated the way she wanted to. Um, yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on. My pops, he got the patio. He was on the like patio for like cookouts and all of that. He got that done. So I mean, yeah, really that
They had
pandemic gave me
time.
time. Yeah, we got the time. It's like got the time. A lot of people started going to the gym, and I seen like I was like, dang, like he was really in the gym. He got in there. My one homeboy, he got back in touch with his roots. He learned Spanish.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like pandemic was
A
was
great
for
time.
you not to really like dive in and like really kind of find yourself. For some people,
Yeah.
for me, I was just so that was what I was doing.
So because you're a Houston, you're from Houston, right? Okay. So since you're from here, did you feel like you had to, go with the Houston sound? You feel like you had to have a Houston sound, or you wanted to create your own?
So this is a great question. I got you. So I never because like I love. Don't get me wrong, love Houston all day and everything. But like I listen to so much music, so like I have like little bits of influences of Houston in my sound. But like I always love like just different artists from everywhere. So I felt at first when I was making my music like, oh, it wasn't no sound for like was no place for me in the city because my sound wasn't the traditional Houston sound. But then I found out like no, Houston's huge and like bruh, it's people who just really love music. So yeah, like I didn't think my sound was lined up to nearly none of that. But like people, it's weird because you say that, but people listen to me and they be like, oh, like I tell you got that Houston flow, you got that. Like some people saying
Yeah.
that, and I be like, really, like, but yeah,
It's
I
the
was feeling
influence.
yeah, I was feeling like my sound was had no place here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a touchy little topic because it's like, what is the Houston sound for real?
Really, because so
And
many
then
people that
when you
took
ask
it.
somebody that's not from Houston, what's the Houston sound? The first thing gonna come to mind is something about them talking about some drink. Them talking, they talk real slow or this and this. Like, bro, it's Houston
Came
artists
down.
that they don't rap like that for real.
Exactly. Like
They
I
don't
was
be
telling
on that.
somebody the other day, Houston, we got all the superstars. Beyonce, Travis, Meg. Like, bro, we really breathe superstars. Selena was a superstar when she was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of RP. We really like we breathe superstars.
So, who are y'all favorite Houston artists?
Ooh.
I think mine.
Ever or like right now?
It could
That's a
be.
good one.
Oh, that. Okay,
I'ma
we
give
can
you a
do
mix of
both.
both.
We can
gotta
do both.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think mine now. It has to be Meg.
Yeah, nah.
Meg, if you seeing this girl, I love you,
Meg
girl.
running the game. And like
No.
I'm so proud for her because I remember like being on Twitter back in the day and seeing that PB cipher so big, and I'm
No,
like, damn,
facts.
like she
I was
really
in
like,
high school.
yeah. I remember like it was just blowing up, and I'm just like, damn, like she really and Super Freak, Big O Freak, my bad. Big O Freak came out, and I was like, oh yeah, she out of there after that.
That was like senior year.
Yeah, was like,
I was like, go ahead, Meg, don't
Mhm.
play. Because one of my friends, they put me on her like, 2017, 2018. But for her to take off as quick as she did was very crazy.
She was doing the thing.
Love to see it.
She was grinding some dedication.
Yeah.
If I had to choose one right now, for me personally, I'd probably say Don Toliver.
I love him.
Man, he's not
different.
scared to like take like risks with his sound, and like for me, because I love like more soulful singing, like that's my more expression singing wise. I feel like he be bringing like that soulfulness, but he bring it to like trap and all of that, so it'd be dope to see. And he was another one like I remember like Donnie Womack tape, and then after that, he just kind of shot up after so he got on Astro World, and then so
He's signed to a Travis
yeah, he's
Scott.
got these, yeah. You can tell like I be listening to him. It's so crazy seeing Travis influence because I remember when Travis came up. So like it's crazy here. I'm like, damn, I hear like the Travis like because you get to a point where you can start hearing like the influences of artists. It's like damn, like we hear the Travis influence.
No, you can't.
Which is crazy because when Travis coming up, people are like, oh man, I hear the Ye influence. And then you could just keep tracking it back and back and back and back. So yeah, but if I had to say like all time though, Scarface for sure. He don't get enough credit. To me, he like a top 10 rapper all time.
He don't get enough
He
credit.
don't get enough credit, man. Ghetto Boys was crazy, man. Like Bass is up there. Bass, of course, Flip, because man, Freestyle King. Like I just wanted to just freestyle all the time. And I still freestyle all the time with my homies, especially. We used to be doing ciphers. Flip for sure. Bass, Flip.
Let me ask Sauce Walker. I'm gonna ask Sauce Walker.
I'm not mad at that.
But I was waiting.
Let me give him his credit.
Walk for sure in my top 5. If we just talking,
I'm not mad at
it don't matter what point in time in Houston, Walk up there. Walk be talking some shit.
I like him.
I feel like it get distracted because of all the like social media gimmicks and shit.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
That's
like
they be their attention
That's
getter.
true.
That's how they grab you in. But like if you really just obscure all that shit and focus and lock in on the music for real, he be talking that
Sauce.
shit.
I knew it was real when Jazzie put him on his playlist.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, nah, you get the Nas from one of the greatest rappers.
Shit like that'll make people go and dive into all his shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not mad at Sauce.
Walk up there.
I'm not mad, but I was gonna say, first we gotta say Beyonce. To me, I feel like she the greatest female performer.
No,
Like,
facts.
Like it's Michael on the male side, Beyonce on the female side. So
I don't feel like anybody's topped her yet. Like,
you seen the
I'm
Renaissance videos? Like she going crazy,
Beyonce
and she got a little Blue out there doing it.
no, when I seen Blue, I said, go ahead, Blue.
That's crazy.
And then all that's going on overseas. Like,
No, for real. I know so many black people. I just flew to London for the. I'm like,
that.
I wish I had it like you. I was like, crazy. But nah, definitely Beyonce. Yeah, Flip, Face, Beyonce, of course, like Nas to like Zero, Bun B, Fat Pat, all the you know what I'm saying, Screwed Up Click, all of them.
Well, shout out to Bun B because I'm going to Trill Burger.
Hey, you,
Yeah, Trevor.
nah, shout out
I
to
you
Trill
had
Burger
it?
for
Yeah, yeah. But I didn't have it when they not when they opened the restaurant. I had it when he was doing like the little pop up shop.
pop ups. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
caught like a few of them.
because
Yeah,
I'm
every
seeing
time I
that
went.
line. I gotta wait till the line go down. I
Yeah.
gotta wait
Crazy,
to maybe like
crazy.
2 months in, but it's crazy because like I seen this video that he had. My brother's girlfriend was on it. I'm talking about some. Not you on the camera.
The promo video.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
She talking about some. I stood in line for an hour, but it was worth it. I'm like, okay, girl, I ain't standing in line for no hour, but you go ahead.
Yeah, it's wild.
So
Nah.
who's your?
Of all time, throw Walk in the mix, throw Flip in the mix. We talk about just hits, Fat Pat.
Facts.
People don't give it. I'm mad he didn't live to like see all that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Big Mo.
Yeah, I was just
Everybody
gonna
named
say,
Mama
I gotta
singing.
say Big Mo too,
And we add Mo in the mix. I gotta add Zero because he doing it too.
bro.
He don't get credit. Even the stuff he did when he was like a teenager.
No, bro.
Slim.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Facts.
people forget he was really like with the Neptunes.
Yeah, all bro. Like, come on, man. He was one of the first artists for real from Houston to just go and do something mainstream with a label for real.
Yeah.
Who else? Let me see. Paul.
Oh, wow, yeah, I was just.
He a lead on the beat. He go crazy. I'm a lot of OG. People don't give B King his credit.
No,
'Cause
beat.
when we talk
No,
about club
they
music,
don't.
it's straight B King.
Like,
in
he
the
got
South,
it in a
period.
chokehold.
Crazy. Like when I seen him blow up on TikTok with, I'm like, DB. Like because we know you could go to a local. I went to a local party like way back. It was like out in Cyprus.
You
Seen him
guarantee you
perform.
hear B King.
Yeah, and you hear Big
Yeah,
King
you
there.
gonna
And
hear
so now it's like he did with TikTok, and I would say because bro, he made club music. That's it.
Yeah.
That was his thing. That was his mantra. And so like to see him like get his dues and like blow up like nation.
when we talk about club music, it's his sound that's in the club right now.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yes.
He
Yeah.
tell any nigga
Oh,
talking
yes.
about telling a bitch take her ass
Yes.
pop pussy, that's B King.
Right.
The last 5-10 years at
And
least.
he's-
Come on, man.
And he's true to his sound.
And his sound
speaking
too.
of true to
Production
sound,
and all of that.
I like to like teach a Karrien, man. Like he's true to his sound. Like
Yeah.
he been doing like the dance
For
stuff
a
for a
minute.
minute, and like he's just true to it, and he's just himself with it. I respect that like much.
Where is he from?
He from Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
He was on Don Toliver album.
Yeah. Don sampled him.
Who was
Actually,
Tisa?
yeah.
hmm
Oh, that's crazy.
But I
The
never
song-
knew
the
he was
original
from here.
song, and people only gonna know like the sample, but the original song goes nuts. I urge y'all to listen. Backseat goes crazy. Tisa, man, shout out Tisa, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all an underrated one though. For now, this is a band called Karrien. They fire. I don't know if y'all into like they more like indie rock, like psychedelic rock. I don't know if y'all. If
I
y'all
gotta
like,
check it out.
If y'all
I like all
like
types
Tame
of music.
Impala, you will mess with them. They good vibes. Like just something you could just play and just catch a vibe.
I be needing new shit to sample.
Yeah, bro. Mess with Karrien. That was on J Electronica
Oh,
last
okay.
album. Yeah, so that
That's
was a good look for them. So like, yeah, they hard band for Houston. That'll probably be my favorite, at least now.
Females going crazy too.
Oh yeah,
No,
Mama
facts.
Leo.
Facts.
They going more crazy than dude. I ain't gonna hold you.
Libra
They
Show.
are.
I
ain't
They
gonna
putting up
lie.
numbers.
Mona
Libra
Leo.
Johnny, Mona Leo, Candyman.
And
Yeah.
been doing her thing for a minute
Man,
too.
it's-
Facts. I listened to her for a little while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad she like starting to get like more of her dudes because she been hard.
But it's crazy. The last 2-3 years, her streaming numbers,
Out
Yeah.
the roof.
that shit go independent.
Yeah, and she indie. Yeah, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
because I used to I was at this label. I used to her producer. He was like Flood Beats by there. So yeah, it was crazy.
Shit, wow. Grind and dedication. That's all it takes.
Nah, for real, you just gotta stick to it, like you said, consistency.
I feel like
Yeah,
my
the
problem was discipline.
That
Like
come into
I
play,
feel
too.
like
Mhm.
like it's not the it's the discipline.
Yeah,
But
shit.
I've been very disciplined this year with everything, and I'm really seeing like
It's
you
the
know how they have like the
benefits.
little tag on Instagram where like you post like the last 6 months or blah blah blah. I just posted like all my projects. I'm like, I didn't even really realize I did all this stuff
Yeah,
until you like. I feel like people they don't clap for themselves. Like they don't really
got to.
they don't clap for
Yeah, we beat
themselves.
up ourselves too much.
Yeah.
Thinking about the negative stuff.
You gotta think about all the positive.
Mhm.
That's
Think about the
funny.
positive, some more positive shit gonna come out.
Yeah.
That's funny. I said that. I had to like start getting on myself for that. I'm like, bro, like you can't. What was this saying? I go to like this therapy group for creators. Shout out my girl Des.
Shout out Des.
Shout out Des. It's called the Love Circle, and we was talking one night.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
she's amazing. She like young Oprah. She a real philanthropist in like all aspects. But we was basically saying one night how you can like still be trying to go and reach your goals, but you can be like give yourself a little pat on the back, like
Yeah.
man, you came far. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't do that because we just so
Focused
tripping, you know what I'm
on
saying?
where we trying to go. We don't
Exactly.
acknowledge
You
where
don't
we
pay
are.
attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
You mess around, overlook your blessing like that too.
facts
Yes.
for real.
That's happened to me a lot. That's really why I stopped like worrying about other people and what they had going on and trying to help them and like focusing on yourself and watch and see how many times you got a blessing pop up every time. You just got to be open to it.
Facts.
So, do you feel like you've connected with a lot of Houston creatives? I wouldn't even just say
Oh,
artists.
yeah, definitely. The scene right now, in Houston.
It's going
I call it-
crazy.
I call it New Houston. Like it's so many dope creatives. I mean, that's from artists, producers,
Photography.
photographers, videographers,
Yeah.
tattoo artists, jewelry. People. Like it's so many dope
Stylist, all
people.
it.
Yes,
Houston
all
is
of
front
Everything.
right now. Everywhere possible.
all of it. And I just like I always encourage. 'Cause that's why I'm big. Like I be doing like artist camps and all of that. Like I encourage community because like I feel like we all stick together. We can all come out. Because I mean, you look at Atlanta, you see Gunna and Lil Baby and old Young Thug videos, and now look at them like they the ones on now. So like I
Yeah.
urge like you just
Stick together.
Community, stick together.
I don't feel like we stick together in Houston. I really do not.
Don't like in traditional time. Like if you look in the past, but I feel like this new Houston.
They're
changed
trying
it.
to.
Yeah, like it's a lot of unity right now. Like,
I ain't gonna say it wasn't never no unity. It was like some click up type stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I miss with me and my people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Type.
So, but nowadays it's kind of like breaking up.
And I feel like you can't do that. I feel like you're supposed
too
to
many because
support everybody.
Yeah.
even
Social
with our
support and
own
love.
like Houstonian natives, bro, we getting so many people from other aspects of the world, and they just down to work and they cool too. Like I didn't
Yeah.
man, like shout out my boy Khalil. This man from LA moved out here, and I say we locked in. Like that's like brother. Like he the brother that I never had because like every time I go to him, like I just find clarity.
Yeah.
And like I literally met this man last October. We've been that locked in. He executive produced my project Overcast. Last project I dropped, and
That's what's up.
yeah, we just been tapped in. So like, yeah, man, the unity is much needed because like everybody trying to get to where they want to be. Everybody got goals. If we all just what he said.
I'm glad you said that because I met a couple of people off of TikTok. I've been meeting people off of TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends, his name is Jariah. He has a podcast too,
Oh, wow.
but he's from Cincinnati. But he's coming out here next
Yeah,
month, and we're
I do
supposed
like
to
that.
record.
Podcast collab. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard. You know what I'm saying? Like the networking and everything. Like right now, just Houston's crazy because bro, you just meet somebody. Oh yeah, bro, I moved out from New York to this. Oh, I done met people. I done moved from Atlanta to here.
It's a lot of that going
Like
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
everybody-
I think that's why it's a lot of networking and people working together going on because they're not really from here. So they don't,
Yeah.
that mentality is not instilled in them already to be here like that.
And then the ones that know, we done seen like in the past that like the Houston people not working together and see what LA was like. Nah, we want to change that.
We can change that.
Yeah.
Rewrite the narrative.
Exactly.
Yep. So, how has your mental health been throughout your rap career?
That's a good question.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it get hard when it get hard because like especially being a independent artist, of course. Like, so we gotta find ways to make money for real, and just that alone that could cause like a pressure or unnecessary stress. But besides that alone, I ain't gonna lie, it's some politics in this game like that. People
Oh, I'm knowing.
Yeah, it's a lot of politics in the games from like I did my first tour and it was business with the promoters, like the name of the game is selling tickets for real. So like you could sell the most tickets, but if you don't reach that number, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to be coming out your pocket to replace it. So yeah, it's a lot of like politics and everything. A lot of people who you know what I'm saying, acting like they, you know what I'm saying, your buddy and this and that, but really using you to, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying,
to get up. And
and
I hate that. I'm glad you
yeah,
said
man,
that.
it's a lot of that going on, but that's why you got to, you know what I'm saying, be wary of who's around you, and also keep a good circle. Like I like to keep my circle like we not motivating each other and trying to, you know what I'm saying, help each other up.
Full of
Like
self improvement.
yeah, like shout out my boy Chris Hayes, producer I work with from New Orleans. It seemed like every time like we link up, we go out there and make music with him and everything. He's putting us on to something new. His mentor was, you know what I'm saying, putting him on, and we just constantly just exchanging information and leveling up for real. So
That's
yeah,
what's
you
up.
gotta have you a circle that's always trying to elevate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my problem the last few years. My circle wasn't
I think it was
in
mine
order.
too.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like, I feel like
especially when you grow up with people.
yeah,
that
that's
That's the
part.
kicker.
yeah, yeah,
And you would think that they would really take you into consideration.
yeah.
But it's like a lot of people, they try to use you for for what you can do for them. And I don't like that, or your opportunity. And you bring them along and they just shit
Yeah,
on you. And I hate that.
I I learned to stop taking stuff personally because
That too.
they ain't just do it to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And already, if you look at it for real, like they didn't just do it to me. I'm sure if you sit back and you just read the platform the way it's supposed to be read for real, they didn't do this person, that person, that person, that person. And so that's just how people are. People
And I
don't
just
always use the next person.
Just one of
That's what
many
they need to be.
at this point.
see, and I feel like I'm very picky when it
Mhm.
comes to just meeting people, period.
Yeah.
So I really have to test you a couple of times to see your character and what you own in certain situations. I cannot, I will not be around the same type of people I was around back in the day.
Right.
I think what's worse is when y'all talked about it, envisioning a life, and like you only kind of the one doing that. Now you like, dang, like I'm, you know what I'm saying? The only one on this, now, like
Yeah.
everybody else on it. But also too, I just respect because like it's be some life things that happen. Like you know what I'm saying? People grow up, have kids, get married, do this and that, and they got like different responsibilities
Yeah.
now with family and
Yeah.
all of that. So I kind of just chalk it to the game. I'm glad now that like since I'm really moving like my music career, I'm meeting these other crafts that's like locked in just as me. So it's been good to find like my family away from family.
Yeah. So would you ever go sign to a label?
Oh yeah, I tell people this all the time. Like if it makes sense, right? Like you know what I'm saying. Obviously, the big thing now you want to keep your masters. Like, you
Facts.
got to keep your masters. So you know what I'm saying. Like shout out, like they say, Ice Spice got a great deal with kept her masters in.
Brent got his
You
masters
know,
too.
yeah,
Hey
Brent
man,
shut
shout
down
out
with
to
it.
that man. I'm
Come
trying to
on,
go to
man.
your
And
concert.
so yeah, but like if it makes sense, because like I ain't gonna lie, people don't know like it takes a team. So like the funding and
Yeah.
everything, because like I have a ton of great ideas, but I don't have the funding to, you know what I'm saying, do exactly what I want to do,
I feel the
market this
same
thing, you
way.
know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, if it just makes sense, like, you know what I'm saying, oh, you do this much for this much time and this and that, yeah, and the money is right, yes, I will sign. But like, if it don't make sense, oh, we're gonna like you in a 360 deal, like, no, come on, like, you
It's
gotta,
crazy they still be doing that.
oh yes, they try to get you. You seen,
And they be going.
Fuck.
yeah.
I would not go. I wouldn't be going.
You seen
Ah,
Lil Russell? He said he got that blank blank contract
I'm
from
dead.
Rock Nation. Yeah, man, that's how to get you, man. That's why. Hey, shout out to all the lawyers out there.
You seen young boy signed to Birdman?
Oh, for real.
Like he was just gonna get out of his deal. That's wild.
There's got to be
Oh.
something deeper in that though.
That's why he coming out with all these albums and stuff.
Well, I mean, when he was with Atlantic, he couldn't drop what he wanted to because he wasn't making the money off of what he was dropping. So he was just dropping that at the time.
which is crazy because that man averages like 1 million YouTube
Right. So all
each
bro,
video.
2018, like 2017, 2018, he started popping on YouTube for real.
But honestly, I feel like,
All the way through COVID, he wasn't making none of that money.
are you serious?
That's crazy.
Honestly, I feel like that was his best music.
Yeah, that was his best
I
music.
feel
too.
like what he putting out there, I'm not listening
That
to all them
Solar
albums.
Flare, I-
Love you, but I'm not doing it. That's too
Yeah.
much.
Was it Solar Flare? That's like probably my favorite song.
I think like my last like good album was The Realer 2. That's the only one. That's the last one I listened to from beginning to end. Hard. I was like, okay, your shit then, nigga. Do your shit.
But see, that be the thing about signing to major labels. Like that's another reason why I ain't.
You don't want to sign
I
either?
don't. I want to, cause I mean, yeah, it's
the help.
easier. Like
Yeah.
I can really just be an artist for real. I don't have to go in
Yeah.
CEO mode and try to
Yeah.
because at this point I'm signing myself. I got my own
Yeah.
entertainment company. I'm signing myself, so I'm working for myself to help build my own brand. But it's like, dang, if I had the means and opportunity to, yeah, I'll sign. I wouldn't sign my life away.
Nah, yeah. I
That's
say you gotta
stupid.
be smart.
You gotta be smart. You gotta know how to play the game.
Because
They
you gotta
playing
think.
you.
Yeah. No,
People
facts.
forget too with the labels. Like this is an investment they taking you because you know what I'm saying. Not everybody can be Drake. Not everybody. You know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is also an investment. So if it just you know what I'm saying adds up, it makes sense. Like okay, this much for this much time. Okay, cool. But like I said, know the business. You know, it's big. That's why I say get you a lawyer. Get that contract for real.
Certain
Put
terminology,
anything to
all of
paper.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another way they're trying to get
Wording.
certain wording is.
Man, I just found out they got certain big major artists. They got life insurance policies on it.
Yes.
In their contract.
I think King Von had one.
And it's crazy because
You're
all
talking
the
now,
artists
bro.
that keep having their music,
They're dead.
they're getting money out of that. That's crazy.
You're target now, bro. It's a different target now when you
So
up there now with the music.
So for that route, I'm gonna thug it out anyway until it makes sense.
So do you feel like it's hard